Do you want to change your life in just 1 week? Hello there. If you feel like your life needs a change but don't know where to start, I've got good news for you. Change doesn't have to take months or years. Sometimes just 1 week is enough to make a real difference. I'm not talking about vague ideas or theories, but practical habits that many successful people have applied to transform their lives. Would you like to become the best version of yourself? Let's explore these 7 small but powerful habits. If you commit to practicing them for just 7 days, I truly believe you'll notice some incredible positive changes. 1. Waking up early, the key to success. I used to be someone who struggled with waking up in the mornings. When my alarm went off, I'd hit snooze, roll up in my blanket, and think, just 5 more minutes, only to find half an hour passed before I finally got up. The rush to get ready left me feeling exhausted, and my day started off on the wrong foot. But when I decided to change and wake up just 30 minutes earlier each day, everything began to shift. I had time for exercise, reflection, and a quiet coffee rather than rushing out the door. Successful people like Tim Cook, Apple CEO, and Howard Schultz, former CEO of Starbucks, wake up around 4 to 5 a.m. to start their day with energy. When I adopted this habit, I found myself more in control, less overwhelmed, and much calmer. You don't have to immediately switch to waking up at 5 a.m. Start by setting your alarm just 15 minutes earlier each day. I'm sure you'll feel the difference. 2. Daily exercise, a healthy body and clear mind. At first, I thought exercising every day was unnecessary. I was busy, had so much to do, and working out seemed like a luxury. But then, one day, I read about Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group, who exercises every morning. He says it keeps him sharp, creative, and full of energy throughout the day. I decided to give it a try. I started with 10 minutes of walking each morning and gradually increased it to 30 minutes. The results were amazing. I felt more energized, focused, and particularly more optimistic. The fatigue I used to feel in the afternoon decreased significantly. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Even light exercise, like yoga or walking, can change your whole day. Give it a try tomorrow. 3. Journaling, a tool for self-reflection and growth. Have you ever felt like your thoughts were scattered, without any clear direction? I used to feel that way too, until I started journaling. At first, it felt strange. I didn't know what to write, and I didn't want to waste time on it. But then I remembered Oprah Winfrey. She's been journaling for decades and believes it's a tool that helps her maintain balance in her life. I started by writing down 3 good things that happened each day. At first, it was just a few short lines. But over time, I realized how much it helped me understand myself better. I started to recognize what made me happy, what worried me, and how to improve. It was like having a friend who helps me reflect, practice gratitude, and set intentions for the future. If you're feeling pressured or lost, try dedicating 5 minutes each day to write down your thoughts. In a week, you'll be amazed at what you've written. 4. Limiting screen time, live fully and enjoy life. I used to spend hours scrolling through social media, watching videos, and checking emails, thinking I was relaxing, but in reality, I was wasting time and losing focus. When I decided to set limits, using my phone only for a certain period of time, I noticed something incredible. I had more time for things that really mattered. A study from Stanford University shows that reducing screen time can significantly improve your mood and reduce stress. Successful people like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates are also very cautious about how they use technology. Try turning off your phone for 1 hour each day. Or spend your evenings reading instead of browsing the web. You'll find yourself more focused, creative, and truly engaged in life. 5. Positive thinking, the key to happiness. There's a famous quote, "You become what you think about." I didn't believe it until I started practicing positive thinking every day. At first, it wasn't easy. When something didn't go my way, I'd feel frustrated and negative. But then I thought of Nelson Mandela, a man who spent 27 years in prison but maintained his optimistic spirit. He believed that true freedom comes from the mind. I began practicing gratitude every day, writing down 3 things I was thankful for. No matter how small, I also tried to shift my perspective, finding lessons in my failures. Slowly, I realized I didn't feel as stressed anymore. I was happier, and most importantly, I could face challenges with a strong, positive mindset. If you're feeling overwhelmed, try changing your perspective. You'll find that life becomes much easier to handle. 6. Planning and self-review, time management for success. For me, planning was incredibly important, yet something I had ignored for a long time. Every day, I thought I would naturally get everything done. But by the end of the day, I realized I hadn't completed much. So I decided to change and start writing down a plan every morning. Even if it was just simple tasks like answering emails, preparing reports, or reading a book. At first, I thought it was a waste of time to list everything I had to do. But soon I realized that it helped me have a clearer picture of what needed to be accomplished. People like Bill Gates and Elon Musk are meticulous about planning their days to work efficiently. Bill Gates spends hours each day planning his work. When I consistently practiced this habit, I felt more in control of my time and tasks. Every evening, I'd review what I had done and adjust for the next day. I felt more focused and was able to accomplish my goals more easily. If you feel directionless, try planning each morning and reviewing your progress at night. You'll see a huge difference. 7. Healthy eating, nutrition for body and mind. Not long ago, I realized I wasn't paying enough attention to my diet. I often ate quickly, grabbed fast food, or ate whatever was convenient, without thinking about the long-term effects. My body felt sluggish and tired, and I knew I needed to make a change. When I started focusing on healthy eating, I found I had more energy and my mind was clearer. I began eating fresh foods, adding more vegetables and fruits to my meals, and cutting back on processed foods and sugar. These small steps helped me maintain better health and created a sustainable source of energy. Successful people like Steve Jobs and Barack Obama also prioritized their diet to stay healthy and focused. Steve Jobs ate simply but always chose fresh, nutritious foods to fuel his energy. So if you want to improve your health and boost your focus, start with small changes in your diet. It will help you have a healthier body and a clearer mind. Start today. Changing your life doesn't have to be hard if you start with these simple but powerful habits. Try applying each of the 7 habits I've shared, and you'll see a noticeable difference in your life. You don't need to change everything at once. Start with small steps and be consistent. You'll be amazed at the results. So, are you ready to change your life? Start today and share your journey. I'm confident you won't regret it. Let's move forward together.